Serbia continues to violate Article 4, as Kosovo is expected to move on this famous or infamous ASMM topic.
They say this is a non-paper, this is a paper without an author, it has nothing.
I am phrasing now from the Chancellor's letter, and I can do that because it was published.
The EU has been lately noticing that Serbia is indeed violating the agreement, as you mentioned, Article 4, while Serbia should not object to Kosovo's accession to international organizations. In Germany's point of view, saying it squarely and clearly, what does Germany believe or expect to be Serbia's most pressing and urgent obligations that should be fulfilled, let's say, without a split second of delay?
Look, I'm of course ambassador here in Kosovo, but I mean it's obvious that Article 4 is not being respected. You know, both parties again need to engage in good faith. As Kosovo is expected to move on this famous or infamous ASMM topic, you know, again, you have to engage in good faith and not tell the other side or the mediator what he has to think, what he has to do. And I think that is missing, and that increases also on the side of the mediator the level of frustration, because we need actors who show a minimum level of that they are willing to compromise. And especially when you want to become a member of a compromise machine, which the EU is.
So Germany is fully supportive of Mr. Lajcak's and Mr. Borrell's efforts in this?
Yes.
So that means for Kosovo to launch the procedures on the ASM and Serbia to start recognizing the formalities.
We have said this in direct talks, we have said it publicly, you know, you need to move forward. You are the stakeholders. We cannot do the heavy lifting for you. We can support you, and we fully support you, because only this will bring you closer to the European Union and other international organizations in the case of Kosovo.
So, Germany does not support the Prime Minister's insistence that the draft statute of the ASM cannot be outside the package, as he says, but only within the package, and the package should be signed. So this seems to be his stern position.
I mean, Germany's position, and I can quote from it, you remember just before the Committee of Ministers of the Council of Europe, there was a common letter by President Macron, Prime Minister Meloni, and Chancellor Scholz, exactly on that issue. You know, there's a high, in the letter said, there's a high risk that there won't be the two-thirds majority for membership if Kosovo does not move on the ASMM. And that moving means sending it to the Constitutional Court. We have had now a lot of, let's say, comments, we can't do it, you know, send it to the Venice Commission. Yeah, Kosovo is a member of the Venice Commission. They could send this, for example, to the Venice Commission, but they could also send it to their own constitutional court. And that's our expectation.
But their problem seems to be that they don't want to put their signature. They say this is a non-paper, this is a paper without an author, it has nothing.
Listen.
That's what they say, I'm just paraphrasing.
Yeah. And I am phrasing now from the Chancellor's letter, and I can do that because it was published. First, the draft statute presented by EU Special Representative Lajcak is not a mere gentleman's proposal. It's a solid model drafted carefully with the help of European lawyers and experts based on existing best practices in Europe. It takes fully into account all red lines as well as the Kosovo constitutional and legal framework. As such, it enjoys our full support. So there's nothing to add to this.
It has been widely reported, and as far as we know, it hasn't been refuted by anyone, that Germany is in favor of lifting the EU punitive measures against Kosovo, but partially and gradually. Is this so, and why? And what are we to expect in this direction? Are we to expect anything anytime soon?
Look, I revert to my previous statement. The EU is a compromise machine. A lifting of the measures is in the hands of member states. They are different positions. A lot of member states are in favor of the full lifting of the measures. Some are more skeptical, and we have to find a common text, and this is now being worked on. And Kosovo has to take this into account. And, you know, if you also create an atmosphere conducive to lifting the measures as soon as possible, it is better. But for sure, yesterday's meeting, although it has nothing to do with the measures, when it comes to atmosphere creating, is not conducive to that either.